from humble beginnings to learning from your failures to becoming a great success. What is your success story? Chip Baker, The Success Chronicles. What's your definition of success?
What's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles, and we have Dr. LaTonya Hodge with us today. And the doctor and I are from the same hometown, Hearne, Texas. Good family. Her brother and I are classmates, and just good people. And I'm thankful that she decided to come by today and talk to us with the Success Chronicles. If you could just kind of talk to us about your life story. You know, where you're from, growing up, school, up until now, where you are currently.
Born and raised in Hearne, Texas. Proud product of Hearne, Texas. They say nothing good comes out of Hearne, and that's not true.
No, not true at all.
Born and raised, my parents, I have one sibling, one older sibling. First generation to go to college. So I didn't know exactly how I was going to go to college. I didn't know. I had never seen anybody go to college, but I knew I wanted to get there. And so after graduating from high school, enrolled in PVAMU University, best experience of my life, with two of my best friends. And kind of that's where I developed my love and passion for education.
And I don't want to cut you off here, but I want to say something about your class and your friends that you went to school with there that you're talking about. But those are amazing people too.
Yeah.
Just you guys in that class, y'all achieved some amazing things.
So shout out to class of 1999. I'm sorry that I didn't say that. One of the best classes to walk through the halls of Hearne High School.
Okay, sorry about that. I wanted to make sure I give those guys those props because what you guys are doing, and we can talk more about that later, but what you guys are doing are just so inspiring and so motivating and so beneficial. And just like you said, people from our hometown can look at you guys and see that it's some good stuff.
Yeah, definitely a shout out to class of 1999. And after that, that's when I graduated and went to Prairie View. Majored in education, and right after that, was involved in things in college and tried to stay active in college. And then afterwards, secured a teaching position in Houston ISD, just moved straight into Houston. I have family there. Became a teacher and then a counselor. And then kind of woke up one morning and decided I really want to train teachers on how to be good teachers. So quit my job after 5 years as a counselor and enrolled at the University of Houston to pursue my doctorate in education. Enrolled, moved on campus, lived there with freshmen, and really head on. This is what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, jumped into it, and this is what I'm supposed to do. It didn't make sense. That's how I knew it was what I was supposed to do. It didn't make sense, right? I didn't have money. I didn't have anything but this promise from God that if you trust me and do it, I'll get you through it, right? And so doors just started opening, and graduated in 3.5 years. And I thought I wanted to be a college professor, but then once I was removed from the kids, I realized I really missed working with kids. So after my doctorate, I went back to the K-12 setting. Eventually landed a position as an assistant principal in HISD. So did that 3 years as an AP in Burbank Middle School. Shout out to Burbank Middle School, where I really learned how to be a leader. And it was a very unique experience, hard work, but
Yes.
I loved it. And then got engaged and got married to this wonderful guy. We lived pretty far from where I worked. And so I decided that I needed to transition and secured a position with KIP where I actually train and coach teachers. It was a little closer to home. And then after a year, I was like, I really miss the kids. I'm being drawn back to this. I really miss the kids.
Yeah.
And as of 2 weeks ago, secured a position as a principal at Hearne Middle School.
So currently, and that's our next question, your career. So you just accepted a principal job. Where at?
Hearne Middle School.
Hearne Middle School. Yeah. So that's good stuff.
Yeah, it's exciting.
It sounds like, you talk about all your experiences. I think, all your experience, like pretty cool experiences that you've been blessed to have.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, things, and I think, and we'll probably get to this later, but when I look over it, it's like it's no big deal. It's nothing big about it, right? But then I think about, wow.
No. It's big.
Where I come from.
It's
wow.
Huge. It's
right?
Huge.
And so, it motivates me sometimes when I'm like, but I did that. Right?
Yes.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
So, with a good support system, we made that happen.
I think, too, a lot of times, like I've asked people, like when you did what's on your heart segment, you're like I ain't done nothing.
Yes.
But really, I think that's a trait of successful people. They don't take a moment to sit back and reflect and look at, hey, I've done this,
right.
Because they're on the grind.
Yeah.
And they're doing things to keep pushing, and
right.
Eventually, you'll do that. But like, I think that's a great thing. You just, okay, well, yeah, maybe I have done some pretty cool stuff.
And I think I'm really just doing what God has told me to do.
Yeah.
I think that's success. Being aligned to your mission, whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever it is, just that alignment. That's when you experience success.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah.
What's 3 things you've accomplished in your life that you're proud of?
That I'm proud of. Being the first generation to go to college. And securing my doctorate degree. Being someone that my family looks up to. Right? That makes me proud. My extended family, my immediate family, that makes me proud.
What is your definition of success?
This fulfillment. Fulfillment. And doing what you're supposed to do, regardless of what everybody else is doing. It doesn't have to look a certain way. Money is not success to me.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
It's being where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there, and doing what you're supposed to do while you're there.
Yeah.
That's success.
Alignment with your assignment.
Yeah, alignment with your assignment. I love that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Well, what do you think it takes to achieve success?
Definitely hard work.
Yeah.
Dedication. You're gonna fail while in the process. But being able to get up and do it again. So hard work, dedication, consistency, commitment, prayers.
A lot of that.
Support,
A lot of that.
right? Yeah, and support, because this success is not my own. I have people that have circled around me to make this happen. So this success is not my own. I get the camera time for it, but easily my parents should be here. Easily my husband should be here. Easily my friends should be here. My grandparents should be here. Like easily those people. This is their success too.
Isn't it great though? Like when you have achieved the things that you've achieved, and then you can take a look back and see that it's cool that I've done it, but just to know that I've made those people happy, that's been there for me. It's a pretty good feeling to know that it's cool I've done that, but just to pay back those people that have been there for me.
Yeah. When I know my parents, when I listen to their story, I'm like, wow, this is not about me. This is about them. Yeah, this is about them.
So I'm gonna go off the script a little bit here. in reflecting on, you know, like our hometown, and, you know, like you said, you know, we're not supposed to be doing these kind of things and those kind of things. If there was a kid watching our chronicles today and said, hey, I want to be just like the doctor, you know, what's a couple of things that you would tell them that they need to make sure that they do in order to get to be successful just like you are?
In the words of one of my best friends, Jarvelin Robinson, who would say, be you, right?
Yeah.
Know who you are and be okay with who you are, right? That's first step. And then once you know who you are, embrace who you are, and then have a vision. It's not going to always be a clear vision, right? Like, you're not going to know where you're going all the time, but you know where you want to end. And so that's not always money. That's I want to make a difference. I want to touch lives. So have a vision. God will make it plain. You don't have to make it plain. God will make it plain.
You just do the steps that He's telling you to do.
You just do the steps He's telling you to do. He will eventually make it plain. And then be committed to whatever you're doing. So many of our students just don't have that commitment and that grittiness that it takes sometimes, because you need some grit. Because life gets tough, and you can't buckle under pressure. You have to have some grit about yourself.
Come on, let's go.
Right, you gotta get it, because you're gonna fail.
Yeah.
And you're gonna fall flat on your face, but it's getting back up and trying it again. So with those things comes this thing called success, right? But you have to fight through it, and it's not gonna always be your way. But commitment, grittiness, this dedication to something, and don't keep jumping lanes trying to do what everybody else is doing. Like, stand for something. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Be you.
Be you. Be you.
I interviewed the Rice running back coach, and he said one thing that, and it made me think about it when you were talking about, you know, how you went to U of H, how you jumped in. It was like, man, none of this is making sense.
It makes no sense.
You know, but I'm just feeling my way through. You know, he was just saying how discomfort is important for growth.
Absolutely.
You know,
so true.
And then, you know, when you get to that stage to where you're comfortable with being who you are, and there's no regrets about it. So it don't matter where I come from. It matters where I'm trying to go. You know, what I'm trying to get.
Absolutely.
And so, and you understand that, hey, it don't matter. I got my goal. I'm passionate about it. And I'm gonna get it. It don't matter what you throw at me. You know, hey, I may feel like I don't know what's going on here. You know, like
I am very uncomfortable.
Am I really supposed to be here? You know, and then it kicks in. It don't matter. I'm going to get it.
That's right.
You know, none of that other stuff, man. I got to get over that. Let's go.
And that's exactly where I am. Right. When this principal position became available, I was very comfortable in my job. It's probably too comfortable, right? Just getting up, getting to work at 9, doing a great job, right? It's routine, but doing a great job. I was impacting lives, but I knew I was supposed to be ground level, but afraid, right? And so when I sat down and thought about the opportunity, I started listing why I wouldn't do it, right? All the things, like, what are the reasons why I don't want to do it? And the number one reason was fear. It was fear. I was scared. I don't want to fail in front of everybody, right? I don't want to fail at it. But I told myself, don't let fear of failure be the reason why you never try. So I have to go get it. I have to go get it.
And what's the worst thing that can happen?
What's the worst thing that can happen? And then I always say, you know, if God takes me to it, He really will take me through it.
For sure.
Like, if this is what He wants me to do, failure is not an option.
Right.
It's not on the table. I might not be successful at everything, but I'm not going to fail.
Right. I think too, you know, regardless of any situation you put in, I think it's about your mindset of the way you look at it. You know, even if there are some bad things that happen, you know, I'm just talking about any situation, a job, life, whatever it is, you know, it's a matter of how you look at it. So, I mean, it could be bad, but there's positives in everything.
Everything, If
you choose to see it.
If you choose to see it, right? Life life is tough. This being an adult stuff is for the adults. Like
they say in church. Amen.
Yes.
Come on, somebody.
It's different. It's different, but you have to go with the punches. You have to get up. And God didn't say that life was going to be easy.
Right.
He just said, I'll walk you through it. I'll be there for you. But it's a part of life. It's a part of developing and growing and being mature, being an adult. So you gotta stick to something, even when it's hard.
Well, good deal. Thank you so much for coming to an interview with the Success Chronicles. I think it's pretty awesome, the things that you have done and the things that you are doing.
Thanks.
And going to do. And I'm excited to see, where that path is going to take you, that discomfort path.
Right, yeah.
The
path of discomfort.
There it is. Thank you guys for joining us for this episode of the Success Chronicles. We'll see you next time. God bless.
Thank you.